Well, we're back. Somebody was saying, I think it was Skip, there is something that's going to go on the stabilizer, Skip. I might lay it out tonight, but I want to get the skunk on. I got to cut a couple more. I got to cut 4 to get one good one out of it. But I need to clean me a spot here. This table really takes a fast turn for trash. I mean, it's like a trash magnet. But we'll get right to picking and working on this here in a second. Okay, we'll set this down. Okay, so what I'm going to do, the news layout, press Shift 5. What is Shift 5? I'm going to test something here. It says to press Shift 5. News layout, press Shift 5. Shift plus 5. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, I see what it is. Okay. We don't need to monkey with that. Alright, I'm going to open up my Cuts a Lot Pro here. We'll get that going. And we want to present the window to you. So we're going to have to do what here? We'll move all this over here. Come on now. You get to see the process, so we got to do that. This goes over here. I don't know why I can't dock this thing so it stays where it's supposed to be, but I'm sure some 12-year-old kid could figure it out. Okay. Okay, we're going to cut this. I've already done the artwork. Oops, sorry. I've already done the artwork. We're going to present this. Share a screen. This one. Share. And we're going to add that to the screen. There we are. And let's see, we don't need to see that, so we'll just make it like this. File. Open project. This will go fast. New folder. It's on the desktop. We're looking for Skunk. That ain't it. Skunk small. There it is. Open. Alright, we can zoom in here. View. View. Now I had to clean that up quite a bit to get it to work on my machine. I might put something on the wheel pants or the wheel skirts too. I need to turn this on. Yeah. Reset. Offline. Origin. Alright, let's cut it up and see what happens. You know what, I had to put the cut speed down, cut pressure down. So we went down 10 on everything, cut speed and the cut pressure. Maybe that'll keep it from eating them up. So let's cut away here. Sounds better. Sounds like I might get some more out of there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we'll get some more out of there. Meantime, I'll clean this stuff up. I need to make the most of my time. Well, that's done. So now I can put that back on that other screen so I can see you guys chatting. What can I get done in an hour? I think I can probably get everything pretty close. Get it taped off, get the skunk on each side, get these sanded. Alright, so, almost knocked it on the floor. That's how close it is in here. Pretty darn close. I'll be so happy to get back to my shop in St. Louis. I'm gonna put in an order for some carbon toe, 50K carbon toe, and some mold making stuff. I'm gonna make some landing gear again, and some good landing gear again, and some propellers. We got maybe one out of this. So slowing it down and easing up on the pressure didn't help much. Away it goes. Worth a try though. I ought to offer a cutting service. Okay, let's see if we can pick one out and make it work. Yeah, it did the same thing. So that one there looks like it's going to be the best option. Let me fire this up so I can see the chat on this side. Okay, you want to go to boob tube? My channel. It's Dan Bongino. Skip ad. All right. You talk about a hard pick. This is a hard pick because it's so tiny. But what did I say about determination? You got to have determination. Seven watchers. I wanted that eagle on the rudder, and no matter what it took, I was going to do it. So Pee Le Pew. Yep, it's a hard pick. Oh, take that off there. Nope. There we go. There we got somebody. Hey, Craig, I could work with carbon. I could make bell cranks and landing gear. Yeah, prop sell for 30 to 40 bucks. But you got to have special props. Phelps props. I got a Meslick landing gear back in St. Louis that I'm going to duplicate. They were the best. Come on now, sit down. Come on. There we go. Ah. Gonna make some fuel tanks too. I got that windy mold. Come on, get off there. That eye does not want to stay down, just like the other one. There it is. Come on, get off the blade now. Now this is a hard pick. It's so tiny. Yep, there it is. Okay. So the eye is going to be white, and there's a dot in that eye, but I'll just ink that in because there's no way I could pick that out. No way. Let's see here. This stays and this gets out. You ain't gonna do this with a Cricut. I can tell you that right now. Okay, the center one comes out. This is the killer. This is the fine line here. Uh-oh. Jim Lynch. Sent me a picture. Blood coming out of the left arm, removing white blood cells, going back in the right. Going tomorrow to have white cells put back in. That will be supercharged with Provage. 2 more trips, Jim. Are you watching me now? Watching me now? Okay. Jim is such a nice guy. Super craftsman. He's 80. You know, back when I was younger, 80, God, that's antique. But that ain't far off now. Come on now, don't screw up. Get in there. There we go. I got her. Yep. Somebody said something here. The props sent to you were props from Brian Ether, 40, so no money in it, too much work. Fuel tanks would be good, yeah? Back in the office. I don't know, you're back in the office? Well, Jim says, we'll say hello to Jim. Everybody say hello to Jim and wish him well. He's going through a cancer treatment right now. They're draining his veins and putting some good stuff back in him, I guess. I don't know how it works. Modern science. But we wish you all the best, Jim, and a speedy recovery. Okay, so I got some skunks. I might give a couple to John. Man, I didn't even have to do the ear. That's great. Okay, so let's get some transfer paper. What the heck is that? That should be good enough right there. I don't know how you guys watch this program on the phone, but I know Jim's watching on the phone, Craig is watched on the phone. I guess. I'll cut this in half. And don't go crazy there. Out of town on business. Well, I appreciate you guys watching me, ever how you watch it. I hope you learned something. Not that I know anything, but never know. I just did this because everybody talks about hey, did you see that, Jim? Everybody's wishing you all the best. Yeah, we hope for speedy recovery on that stuff. It ain't no joke, man. We got to get that my S6B Supermarine going. That's going to have the Allen Brickhouse engine in it. That airplane was built about the time Allen was, still alive. I think he was flying his, it looked like an Olympic yellow monocoque thing. Back in the 90s, I used to go down to Golconda and fly with Allen at his schoolyard. At that time I had an Oldsmobile. I loved this car. I had an Oldsmobile Omega. You couldn't hurt that. You couldn't hurt that thing at all. Let me see. These pictures were taken in 1991. That's my saucer with a 32 VF on a less nearing pipe. And there I am. What is that? 90, that's 30 years ago. There I am holding a saucer. And that's at Golconda. These pictures were taken at Golconda. And there it is right there. I need to build another one of these. I sold this to John Lowry at Fox Manufacturing. an inline airplane. It flew killer. It was a killer. Okay, we need to take these out and get that over there, and we'll flip this around. Seeing as that I'm not going to have a chance to wipe the nose down after I put this decal on before the clear, I better wipe her down now. Yeah, I was even old then. 30 years ago, 31 years ago. Okay, let's get a paper towel. The last one, the last blue paper. I don't think I got any more in the car either. I'll have to stop and get some tomorrow. Okay. So we'll wipe this nose. She's gonna be a beauty. If I ever get some fuel tanks made up, Craig, I'll send you one. You just tell me what size you want, because you just slice it off every how many ounces you want. Let's see, this is the outboard. This would be the inboard. Very careful placement. Now, it shouldn't cost much to mail. It won't weigh nothing. Come on. Guess I didn't press it down good enough. Okay, we're gonna have this puppy standing. Well, I gotta get it off the sheet first. There we go. That acted better. No, don't screw up on me now. Want him standing on the cowl line. Come on. I just screwed it up. Have to pick another one. And then a bummer. I don't think I can get that back on in the right spot. what I could do is put it down and then put this one back. That's what we can do. Okay. Quit jerking around there. Yeah, now I don't have a knife to pick with. Damn! I can't win. Let me get this on the, let's see here. If I don't get it, I'll peel it all off and do it again. Should have left that plastic longer next time. Next time. If I don't put this thing back, he'll have a black stomach instead of a white stomach. So I gotta have the stomach on there. So hopefully I can get it in the right spot. I need to look at this one. About 1/8 of an inch from there. Ta-da! Where did the other one go? I need to compare them. There we are. Pretty damn close. Be good enough. Be good enough. Okay, so we got that point and we're up on the line there. Let's see if we can do it again. So what I need to do is have it right there. You know what? We're going to do it the smart way. We're not going to place it like that. We're going to tape it and roll it. What an idiot I am. What was I thinking? I know better. So right there. Right there. Hey, Joanne. Oh, Jim. Yeah, Jim, you better get better. This is the easiest way to do it, is to hinge it like this. I don't know what I was thinking, why I didn't hinge it on the other side. Can't think of everything, I guess. Let's peel this off here. Now I got the true Skunk Works airplane, not just saying it's from the Skunk Works, it really is from the Skunk Works. Look at that, perfect. Yep, perfect, right there. Close enough. Okay, now, as I said, I'm going to try to get a couple of things done on this go around. We'll tape it tomorrow night. Close that out. I need to move this window back here. Put my card back in my pocket so I don't get to the gas station to go, oh no, where's my card? Alright. So that's all been wiped and it's ready for clear. Well, it's ready for the black and then the clear. You gotta make sure to take the pen. Maybe I'll make a smaller box of crap to carry over there. Except I got the paint gun in there. Let's see here. I guess we could look at some lines on the back of this. Yeah. I need some tape. Fresh roll. I've been through 3 rolls of tape on this thing. Looks like I got some smuts on it there. There we go. I don't know. I think maybe I... So we did that. That looks good. Touch that up. That looks okay. If they got any complaints, they're standing too close. Need to put a little black dot right there though. This pen is acting odd. Leaking. Come on. Get some TP. looks good. Might as well get this too. I do a lot of freehanding on my models. I wouldn't suggest it. You do what you like, but unless you're proficient at freehanding stuff. And I got a sliver in my hand right here. Okay, what are we gonna put back here? So we're not gonna do checkerboards. We're just gonna do 3 stripes: red, yellow, or red, orange, yellow. So what do I want there? And do I want to do it now or wait for another coat of clear? I think maybe another coat of clear. Shit, I put a little smuts on there. Gotta get that off. What was I thinking? Oh, I got some Q-tips I think here somewhere. We got it. I don't want somebody to say, "Hey, what are you gonna do about that little spot right there?" Do shit. You see how free my elevators and flaps are? Watch them. That's how free yours should be. They should just flop. The weight of the flaps and elevators should equalize things. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to tape these stripes on until Saturday. No. Let's see, we're going to do 2 coats of clear Saturday. It'll be ready to ink. And after I ink it, I'll put these on. And then 2 more coats, because I only have that much clear left. Of course, I can thin it back out and make a quart, and that's good for 4 coats, because it takes 1 cup per side, so that's 2, 4, 8 ounces. A quart is 16, yeah, that's 4 coats. But you're shooting thinner. Towards the end of the airplane, like I'm at right now, you're just the dope is thinned so thin it's just thinner, and it doesn't add much weight. I think one day over John's, I put a couple coats of clear on or color on or something that was mostly thinner, and added a half an ounce. It was unreal. But I definitely want to get the panel lines on this next week. I don't think I'm going to ink each one of these outlines. Kirk Contrada did it. It really looked good. But man, would that be a lot of work to try to ink around those turns and all that. I don't think I want to get involved. I don't think I want to get involved. We're going to have to be very careful wiping this thing. Well, no, I won't. When I get there Saturday, I'll shoot those little squares first, let them dry, then take that flap off, wipe the whole airplane. Splits on the white that I want to. It's got a couple of touch-up spots. I want to dust on some white. Yeah, they're trying to, the whole world is trying to black us out. Do you know why this is going on? It's because the bankers, they want to get rid of all the, they want to get us on digital currency. It ain't going to happen with me. It ain't going to happen. I will be bartering. They want to track every transaction, so they're going to chill out the whole world and make us starve and go on a digital currency. It ain't going to happen. Klaus Schwab, you better get it in your thick head. It ain't happening. Boy, I wish I didn't have to have landing gear on this. It's so light without landing gear. I will, get those landing gears. Let me pen in that and see how that looks. I got two little spots here. It'd be a shame to have to tape everything off to paint these. That looks good. 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 Boy, that dent did come all the way out. Okay. Oh, I forgot. We're going to wipe that down. It's going to smear that. Oh, well. So I better stop. I need to spray that white and that white. Just there's one on the bottom. I'm at 55 ounces now. I really want to be careful what I add. Not as light as my Viper 9 though. That was 48 ounces. It was this size, 48 ounces. Had a pipe in it too. But that's back when I could get good wood. Alright, I guess that's going to do it. We didn't get a whole lot done, but I did get those skunks placed just like I said I would. I use Rapidograph Indian ink for film. Actually, it's on the bottle it says for paper and film, but you got to have the stuff that says film, otherwise it'll smear. It looks like crap. And I use Rapidograph pens. They're, I don't know, they're about $130 a set. And it's cheaper to buy them by the set because you buy each pen, they're $25 to $30 a piece. I think you get eight pens for 130 bucks. I don't know. Don't buy used pens on eBay unless they'll guarantee that they're clean. Because if they're been left with ink in them, they're clogged. I can get them clean with my ultrasonic cleaner because I take the pistons out, but that wire's like a hair, and you got to get that little hair back in the tube. So it's a bitch. It's tough. Yep. I think I'm ready. You know. Could I sand more? Yeah, probably can always sand more. I don't think I'm gonna. I got it pretty much sanded out. The next coat we'll get the detail sand, where I gotta sand everything to bone it out, so to speak. And then I'm still 4 coats away from finished. 2 Saturday and 2 the following Saturday, if the weather permits. But she should shine like a diamond this Saturday. And this is way more work than I normally put into a paint job. I'm going to have to touch this canopy up when I get back to St. Louis too. For some reason the tape left the glue on there, and when I cleared over it, it attacked it. $55 ounces. Probably going down a little, but it was 55 ounces. We got to be around. I don't want any heavier than 56. So you think 4 coats is 4 ounces, but that's not true, because it's all thinner. I just use a lot of thinner. Remember, you get 1 quart of dope, and half of that quart is for the substrate, and the other half is for the top coat. And when you're out of paint, stop painting. Otherwise, you'll end up with a 60 ounce or 70 ounce wall banger. You know, there's some guys out there that'll put a gallon of clear on an airplane. Yeah, they look good, but boy, they're a turd. You lose a little weight by soldering the washers on back there. I lose a little weight on the lead outs, and I kind of lose very little, but every little bit helps. I'm not going to lose any weight on the gear. It's going to be 3 ounces any way you look at it. That's about all I can do. The gear come out nice though. They'll be nice looking when they're done. They're still 3 ounces. It's a bitch. That's what they weigh. I think they were. Let me weigh them. 2 gear weigh 3 ounces is typical. These are 2.75, 2 3/4. So I'm a 1/4 ounce, but by the time I get them painted, they'll be 3 ounces. A cowl should weigh 1 ounce finished. The stab raw should weigh 3 ounces. My flaps weigh, before paint, 1/2 ounce. With the hinges, before paint. I don't know what they weigh now. Let's check it out. They're probably anywhere between 3/4 and 1 ounce. This is the long flap, so it's the heavier of the two. Weighs 1 ounce. Probably be another couple coats of clear. It'll probably be 1 ounce, 1.10. Anyway, elevators, I don't know what they weigh painted, but probably 1 ounce a piece. Start taking parts off of it, make it lighter. So if you can beat like a crutch, a motor crutch weighs 3 ounces. Anything under 3 ounces is a win. Like we have done these motor crutches where we're carving out the the maple, putting balsa in there and making a a composite type crutch. I think this crutch was under 2 ounces, 1.75 ounces. So I gained, or I saved 1.25 ounces just on the crutch. Wingtips should weigh 7 grams, 1/4 ounce apiece. And if you're not making those weights, you're building it too heavy. We're not making these airplanes to crash, we're making them to fly. So any extra parts you don't need, leave them off. You don't need it. The strength of this airplane comes from the sum of the total. So any one part on this is pretty weak, but the sum of the total makes it pretty. It's a monocoque design where this part touches that part and glued this to make sure the joints are tight, so on and so forth. Well, I've rattled on now for an hour, so I'll be on tomorrow night. We'll tape this off, get it papered up, and like I say, I don't think I'm going to do those stripes until after the next coats are clear. I got to be honest with you, I'm worried about adhesion. I mean, I had that pull up right here, and I had a pull up over there, and that's something I never have. But this airplane here has given me some fits. And I can't deal with pull-ups. I just hate them. All right, till I see you tomorrow night. Fair winds, tight lines. Time to eat. See ya.